are some people who don't know English, but they are doing great in their life. Of course, we can understand, but they are rare, right?
Mm-mm.
Now it is
Mm-mm.
a global language, and if you want to work internationally, if you want to connect with a lot of people, if you want
Mm-mm.
to share your thoughts with so many
I'm
people,
staying here. With the support of English, I came here. So I
exactly,
must say
absolutely,
this. Yeah.
would be able to speak in this language. But
Mm.
after understanding those grammar rules, when I started speaking, then I got to know that okay, this is completely different thing. I mean, just by knowing such grammar rules, you are not going to be fluent. Because of the weather, I was feeling a bit under the weather. So yeah, cold and cough and all.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay. So shall we start with the introduction now?
yes, sure, sure. So shall I start?
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Okay. So as you know, my name is Akanksha, and I hail from Uttarakhand. Currently, I'm residing in Delhi, and I have done graduation in Bachelor of Science. I'm pursuing Masters in English. I am married. I have a baby as well, and I am working on my communication skills, and I am working on my spoken English at the same time. It's been 2 years since I'm learning this language. It was not consistent, but yes, I started 2 years ago, and yes, I'm running a small YouTube channel where I post conversational videos. I share my experiences of learning English language because I come from a very I have done my schooling from Hindi medium school only, and I come from a very rural area. So I just wanted to share it that you, if you want to learn English language, then it doesn't matter from where you are from, and if you have done schooling from Hindi medium or English medium, if you are trying to learn this language, you can learn it. So yes, that's a bit about myself. Yeah,
Yeah, that's great. That's a wonderful introduction that you gave.
thank
Okay,
you.
so then I'll start about myself.
Yes, sure.
Is your network connection is good?
Yes,
Because it
yes.
is getting stuck in between.
Really, in my side
Okay.
it is not getting, I don't know why.
Yeah. The yeah, the voice was good, but in
Okay,
between the video got stuck.
okay, so
Okay. Okay. This is Kavita from Tamil Nadu, Chennai, and recently I have moved to Maldives for my work, and I'm
oh,
working as a ICT teacher over here,
great.
and I'm here, and I have done my graduation in computer science, and I have some school experience in India, and then this is I mean, I have moved here for the last 1 year, and then it's going well. My family is in India, my children
Okay,
are in Tamil Nadu, and my husband is in Singapore. He's also a educator, and he's a math professor.
wow.
So this is all about myself, and I also have a channel, like I run a YouTube channel, like for my own language, like Tamil language,
Okay,
and
okay.
I do have a channel for English. Recently I've started, and I have very few subscribers, and very few videos I have posted.
Okay, okay, great.
Okay, I'll share the link with you.
Sure, sure, definitely. I would love to see your YouTube channel as well. And you have shifted in
Mhm.
Maldives, so I want to know a little bit about Maldives. How is it?
Yeah, here it's going good, and the people, the weather is like it doesn't have a season over here.
Okay,
For example, we have the rainy and sunny days.
okay, okay, is it?
So if it is so sunny for 1 week, then the weekend would be with the rainy. So
Okay.
completely it would be with the rainy days. So
No winter
this
at
is how
all.
it goes here. No,
Okay, so
no
how are you?
seasons.
So it's very difficult for you, right? Because in India we have all
Yeah.
the seasons here.
Yeah, because it's very near to the equator, so the weather
Hmm.
is so
Yes.
hot here. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm doing good, and my work timing is like 7:30 to 3:30.
Okay.
So in the morning time, it won't be that much hot. Then when I'm coming back, it would be hard. So we use the umbrella. I mean, anytime we should have
Yes,
the umbrella with us.
because you
So we
never
cannot
know.
expect the rain also.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
that's great to know that. Okay, so it is a kind of a
And
small island, right? Is it?
yeah, we have lot of islands over here. It is
Okay.
an island like Hulumale. The name is
Okay.
Hulumale, which is very near to the Malé, which is the capital city of Maldives.
Okay.
And the Hulumale is more bigger than the other islands, I guess.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah, we are safe and we are happy here.
Great, great.
And you can see a lot of buildings here. We cannot see that it is like an island. It would
Okay,
be
is it?
like a city here.
Yes, whenever I imagine an island, it feels like there is no, as you mentioned that the people are great and this and that, and I was like, okay, is this a island or something? Because I've never been to there, or I've seen some photos and videos on internet, right? It looks beautiful, of course,
Mm,
but I have never seen the
mm,
buildings and, general like people living out there. So that's how I have never seen that. So because of that, the image of Maldives is kind of like we can only think about Ireland only. How did you meet me? I mean, have you seen my videos or something?
yeah, I have seen some of your videos, and then
Okay.
I thought of having a conversation with you.
Hmm.
You you were seeming like so polite and good. So I just want to, because I'm just particularly I'm picking persons to talk.
Okay, okay, got it. Yes, I can understand. When initially when I started, when my first conversation was Santa with Santa ma'am. Do you know her? You must be
Yeah,
knowing her, right? Yes, so
yeah,
my
I know.
first conversation with her only because why I chose her because she is also very polite and kind. And at that time, I was very scared to have a conversation. So I thought, let's just, have a conversation with her. She is very polite, she is very calm, composed. So it happens, right?
Mm-mm.
Whenever you are doing something new, you need someone who can support you at the same level. So, yeah.
Exactly,
Okay.
exactly.
Yes.
So, I just want to tell something about my English journey,
Yeah.
because the place that I'm staying here, with the support of English, I came here. So I
Exactly,
must say
absolutely.
this, yeah,
Hmm.
because with our language, with our own, I mean, own language or our country language, we cannot do anything. With the international level language, we can do anything, I guess.
That's
So
true.
I just, yeah, I nailed it, and then I came here. So to reach some destination, I sacrificed my timing, and then the day and night, I spent my whole day by learning something, and
Hmm.
I spent nearly 4 to 5 years to get the good language, I mean, the
Okay.
good communication skill.
Hmm.
Because, learning a language, it is not a easy thing, which
Absolutely.
cannot happen in a day or night. So
Hmm.
we have to spend at least, and we should have the consistency over there. So still I'm working, because, I'm working with the native speakers,
Hmm.
not only the non-native speakers. So they are from other countries. So we have to talk with them, and we have to communicate whatever they are asking, and we have to understand them, so that I'm just improving myself every day. So in between, I had a thought of having a conversation with someone. Then I started to do, after one video, I thought, why don't we do the same thing,
Okay.
and so that we can have the consistency.
Hmm.
So anyway, I'm spending the whole day with the English,
Yes.
even with the students and with the teachers and the head teachers, everybody. But it is not enough for me.
Hmm.
When we start to learn the English language, we used to say that in our place, like we have to live English, and we have to
Hmm.
eat English, think
Walk in
English,
English.
sleep with English, yeah,
Yes, you have to
so
talk
that
in
we
English,
can
walk in English.
acquire the language.
Hmm.
So we can acquire the language easily.
Yeah, that's true. And the best part is that now you are there, and uh, but you have the real English environment now. So I think that is the best part
Yeah,
because, right? I mean,
yeah.
this is the best way to learn this language. When you have a lot of people around you who
Mhm.
are speaking in that language, it becomes very easy to understand that language because you are all the time you are communicating in that language only with your childrens, with those
Mhm.
childrens, with teachers, with other colleagues, and with everyone. So I think it is a very great thing for you. But
Yeah.
at the same time, I want to know that how did you started when you how did you start learning this language initially? Because now you are speaking really well, no doubt. But what roadmap did you take to learn this language? I just want to know that.
Mhm. Yeah, I have mentioned these in like few videos, but I just want to say to you as you have asked me. So I started I mean I have studied in the English medium school in Tamil Nadu,
Mm, okay.
but though it was English medium, I cannot talk in English fluently because during the class time or with the friends we would talk, but after that time we would talk in our own language like Tamil. So I'm from Tamil Nadu. So there is no chance to talk in English. So after
Mm,
that I have moved to the grade, I mean the plus one plus two. After that it was like the college. In college also the teachers would come and teach the lesson, the chapters I mean somewhat in English, but it is a
mm.
technical terms. We
Yes,
would
that's
not get the
true.
casual conversation. So
Absolutely.
after that, exactly, we would talk in our language with the friends because that
Mm,
would be more comfortable. Even if we start to talk in English, the friends would, I mean, they would make crazy of us. So why are you doing this? What is the purpose? You are making us so fun. So it won't go well. So after that, I got married, and then the UG I got married. Then I didn't stop my studies. My husband induced me to learn like some degrees, and then I have moved with the degrees as well as the family. So
mm.
I had my child. I have two boys.
Wow.
So I had my child, and then I was just supporting them, and I was taking care of them. So after few years, like 6 years, I started my career.
Mm,
So I started my career in teaching. Then I have finished the B.Ed, and then I moved to the school. Then I have started learning teaching. Then it was going well. After that we had a trainer for our school, and the trainer came. She is an Anglo Indian, and she was teaching something like in English, and she helped us to develop the soft skill as well as the communication skill. We were like 60, more than 60 teachers, and she is the only person she was handling us. So after that I had passion with this English, and if we
mm,
have English we can go anywhere and we can get any job. So I thought like that, and I voluntarily I started learning English then.
mm,
Because if we have a fear of something, then we would not start, we would not touch even. So after that I just made myself, because people make us so much fun of us, right?
mm,
So we don't want to do that because of that. So I started there, and then during the lockdown, I started learning the grammar part, and without knowing the
mm.
target, it was not like a target I fixed. I just started to learn carefully, very carefully.
Okay.
And then I started a WhatsApp group, and whomever is willing and whomever was interested, I asked them to join with me, and we were doing some kind of task like reading, writing, listening,
Okay.
and speaking task in the weekend. And
Mm,
then we were just doing some conversations in the end of the week about some topics and some writing part. Like that, it went 1 year. And then I moved to some international schools, and it was like the compulsion. I mean, we must have the compulsion or the circumstances to develop a language.
Hmm.
So that compulsion and also the circumstances was not there before. Then I made myself to be in that place, and then I started teaching them in the international school, and it was in Chennai. So you know the Chennai city is full of I mean the other people, like they have more than other language, like not only the Tamil language they would speak. So I just spent there, and then whenever I get a chance I teach in English, and then I learn English, like the words, I mean the vocabularies and the grammar. So I didn't stop anywhere. Whenever I get time I start to teach, because when we are teaching, it won't we won't forget that.
That's so true.
We can remember that easily. So we can
Hmm.
remember that easily. So I took that as a key, and then I started teaching them, whomever is I mean wanted to learn English, even it is a kid or a adult or
Hmm.
an adult. So I was working for a company in between. Then for the company I started to teach communication skill, and I developed myself. I'm not sure about the soft skill even, but I learned, I downloaded everything, and I got some books, and I got everything, and I learned by myself, and then I started to teach them. Then it went with the English learners. After that I got some fluency. Then
Hmm.
I try to move myself to abroad. So I want to get a abroad job, so that I can prove myself that I have learned something. So I did that. Finally, I placed here, and I'm here now.
Great. Great. That's such a lovely journey, I would say. And it is a great way to learn this language. You put yourself in some circumstances where there was a need that became a compulsion to learn this language. And that's why I think you worked really hard to learn this language, right? Like what happens is
Mm-mm.
sometimes if you don't know why I am going to learn this language, what is the purpose, that time you can procrastinate a lot. You can break that
Exactly.
that consistency. But if you know that why I'm learning it, after learning this language what benefit I'm going to get, so then you become more serious or persistent about it, I would say.
Mm-mm-mm. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what about you? Where you have started your journey?
Okay.
Where do you want to learn?
Yes, I think I have shared this thing a lot of time on with my channel, of course, but I
Mm-mm.
will share it with you as well. So I started learning this language 2 years ago, and I come from a very, as I told you, I've done my schooling from Hindi medium
Mm-mm-mm.
school. So before that, to be honest, I have always this fascination, I would say, for this language. I always used to feel like English is a good language. I mean, we should know how to speak in this language. Whenever I used to watch those celebrities speaking in English language, their interviews, so I used to feel like, how is it possible to them? Like every celebrity who are working on television, they know how to speak in this language. How did do they learn this language? So for me it was like very, I used to feel like, how do they learn this language? How do they speak so well,
Mm-mm.
and the way they present themselves? So it was, for me it was a very used thing. So I used to feel
Mm-mm.
this way always, but I never really tried to learn this language. And I, to be honest, I never get that exposure that okay, you should learn this and we can learn this by our own as well. But 2 years ago,
Mm-mm.
I started learning this language. I started watching YouTube videos and all that. Okay, people are learning this language at home, so we can also learn it. I started by
Mm-mm.
understanding grammar rules, and then initially I think I have wasted a lot of my time on understanding grammar rules, and I used to feel like, okay, first I have to complete these grammar rules, and then only then I would be able to speak in this language. But
Mm.
after understanding those grammar rules, when I started speaking, then I got to know that okay, this is completely different thing. I mean, just by knowing such grammar rules, you are not going to be fluent. For that, you need
Mm-mm.
practice. And then before that, I was thinking, okay, I have enough English in my mind, so I can speak. Whenever I'll open my mouth, I would be like fluent. But then I started having conversations on audio call, And I was like, I don't
Mm.
know anything. I don't know how to have a real conversation. It is completely different to have a real conversation, right? You never know what kind of topic are you going to get and what kind of question another person will ask you. So it is totally different thing. So then I
Yeah.
started practicing, and yes, now I would say that I can communicate, I can have a conversation, I can hold a conversation, but of course, I still make some errors and all, which I am working upon them, and yeah. So that's
Yeah, that's well, and you are doing amazing. You are like you are speaking well. There is no
thanks for
errors.
that.
And even if
Yeah,
it has an error,
yeah,
like it is nobody is perfect, right?
yeah.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
we
absolutely
can learn
true.
by mistakes.
Yes, that's how I
Yeah.
control my heart that okay, right now I'm
Mm,
learning so I can make these mistakes and all. But sometimes I feel like, okay, if I'll become too much comfortable with these mistakes, I'm not going to improve it. So I have to understand
mm,
that, okay, it's fine to make mistakes, but I have to work on that, right? I have to work on
okay.
these mistakes. Yes. So that's
Yeah.
my journey.
So yeah, that's great. That's
Mhm.
great to learn from you, you know. Within short period you have learned well.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Yeah, and you know, I came with some questions to ask you, but as we
Hmm.
have started about our journey, so we
Hmm.
can go with the same thing. Like, where do you want to go? Like, which is the destination that you want to reach
Okay, the
in
destination,
English?
to be honest, is I want to become a teacher. I love teaching, to be honest. I used to
Mm-mm,
deliver tuitions and all, and I felt like, okay, this is something which I have to do. I love teaching,
mm,
and if yes, so the main reason is this, and I'm pursuing masters right now in English language. Uh,
mm.
I am thinking of doing something else as well, which I don't really share a lot. But yes, I my aim is to become a teacher, and that's why I'm working on myself first. Then, yeah, finger crossed.
Yeah, yeah. I'm asking that. I mean, the language helps you to become like a good teacher in English, right?
Exactly.
As
Yes.
you have, as you have the English degree.
Hmm. I mean, it's not only about, I think English comes with a lot of things. Like you become a good communicator as well. If you
Mm.
know how to speak in this
Yeah.
language, you become a good communicator. You become a good, you feel confident about yourself, which put that extra spark in your personality, I would say. So I think English comes with a lot of things. If you know English, for me it is not just a language, it is kind of a skill. Like if you know how to speak in this language, you can do so many things. And the people who says that, to do well in your career you don't need English, I think they are just making some excuses. Of course there are some people who don't know English but they are doing great in their life, of course we can understand, but they are rare, right?
Mm-mm.
Now it is
Mm-mm.
a global language, and if you want to work internationally, if you want to connect with a lot of people, if you want
Mm-mm.
to share your thoughts with so many people, if you want to learn from different culture, from different, okay, let's take an example. Suppose if you want to read about different tradition, different culture, how would you do that? You would learn it in English language only, because it is a global
Mm.
language, right? And we cannot deny this fact. So I think it
Yeah.
is very important. And then there are some people who says that English is not important, there's this and that. I mean, if they are not trying to learn this language, they will say that this
Mm.
thing just to demotivate you and to
Mm.
make you feel that you are just wasting your time on this thing, right?
Mm. Mm-mm.
Yes, what
So
do you
those
think?
who are not feeling well with that language, they would
Hmm.
just make us more demotivated, and then
Hmm.
they do such funny things with us. Yeah.
Exactly, exactly. That's so true. And one more thing I want to tell you, as you mentioned that your husband supported you with your studies and all. I think I'm just guessing you married early, right? In your 20s, 21?
Yeah.
Yes, me.
21.
Yes, I hope me too. So my
Yeah.
husband is also, he also supported me a lot. He always used to say that English is very important. You should work on it, and that's how I. started thinking about it, okay, I have to work on it. He was the one who always, says this thing that, okay, you should work on it. It is very important to learn this language wherever you go. So he is the one who
Mm-mm.
always, said this thing to me, and that's why I started learning this language. Even though I always used to love this language, but I never take that step. But when he, insist me, then only I started learning it. So
We need a push. Yeah, we need a
yes,
push from somewhere.
yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah. So
Mm.
okay, so you said that you have two son, right? Two children.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, two boys.
oh great. They are living in Tamil Nadu.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. So do you miss them? I'm just asking. I think this is a
Exactly.
stupid
I'm
question.
missing them. And the last week I've been for
Okay.
like a vacation for two
Hmm.
weeks,
Okay.
and then last week I reached here.
Hmm.
Then probably I would go by December, I guess.
Oh, great, great. So are they living in with your in-laws or with your mother, father?
Yeah, with my aunt. With my
Oh,
aunt, she is.
oh, okay,
She is taking care of them.
okay.
And my husband usually he goes for the vacation 3 months once. So
Hmm.
we are just adjusting with the holidays like vacation, and we are taking care of them.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think it's
So
important to, yes, make
this
that
is also a kind of sacrifice that we are making during our
absolutely.
passion.
I
Yeah,
can
and
understand.
yeah, and I cannot continue this job as well because as he is moving to 10th grade next year, so
Okay.
I'm planning to go back again. So I cannot continue the job over here. Maybe after his completion of the 10th grade, or after two
Hmm.
years, maybe I can continue this. Or I have some other plans for my future, so that I can do that in my I mean, our country. Like,
Hmm.
you are also from India, right?
Yeah.
So I thought of wishing you in the beginning, like, Happy
Oh,
Independence
yes.
Day.
Thank you so much for that. Happy Independence Day, you too.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes. Okay, so actually, I was asking you something. Were you completing?
Mm-mm.
You can complete that.
No, I have completed. Yeah.
Okay, okay. So I was asking you, how did you get there in Maldives? Like, did you crack any exam or anything? Is it?
No, no, actually, we have some kind of, the border of the India, like
Hmm.
the southern part. They are coming for the, I mean, especially for teachers, they
Okay.
are coming for the Ministry of Education, they are coming for the interviews. They are conducting the interviews over there,
Okay.
not only in not only in one place. Not Maldives, not only Maldives,
Hmm.
for some other countries also, like
Okay.
Ethiopia, Saudi Arabia, and other
Hmm.
countries also, they are coming. Some schools, they are coming and picking the teachers from India and taking there. But
Okay.
I come to know about this Maldives through my one of my principal, where I was
Hmm.
working in the previous school. So she has more than 10 years experience in Maldives, and she
Hmm.
was the principal in my old school. So she told me, like, why don't you try to get this job from Maldives? So she advised me and to know about the thing, like the agencies. So
Hmm.
initially I started searching the job, and I attended few interviews with the agencies. In between, I got the job through online, which means the
Okay.
LinkedIn platform.
Hmm.
So it was like God's grace, I can say, because
Hmm.
through the agency I have to pay for that. But
Okay.
here I didn't pay any single amount, and then I got this job. Maybe the universe made me to get this opportunity.
Absolutely, absolutely. When there is something like, if there is something which meant to be, it will be, right? It will happen by
Yeah,
anyhow. Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
So every year they are just coming, and they are conducting the interviews in some places, like the border of
Okay.
Kerala and Tamil
Hmm.
Nadu, like Cochin,
Okay.
Trivandrum, Bangalore, Coimbatore, Chennai.
Mm-hmm.
Tirunelveli, Nagarkoil. So these are the places they are coming and conducting the interviews. Like set of teachers and head teachers, they would come. Some principals also they would come from the Ministry of Education, and then they would conduct the interview over there. We have such kind of interviews like the levels. Initially,
Okay.
we would just give the certificates to verify. Then
Mm-hmm.
we have a slot for writing. It's kind of
Okay.
writing test with
Okay.
the classroom management or the children, some kind of ADHD or whatever the things that special children needs.
Okay.
So the questions would be related with that.
Hmm.
And then especially the classroom management. Classroom management is
Okay.
the very important part that we have to learn before the interview.
Okay.
And
Okay.
then after finishing the writing part, we would have a personal interview with the panel members, like
Hmm.
3 or 4 would be there. And in that they would ask the first part like our self introduction, or it might be about our teaching experience, or about something like the classroom management. Some questions would be asked by them. For
Hmm.
example, the if the student some of the student from the classroom, they are throwing a pencil on you. So
Okay.
as a teacher, how would you react? How would you
Hmm.
respond to the students? Okay, so if the student is just expecting a special attention from them, how would you take care with all of the other students?
Hmm.
So like this they would ask the questions, and
Okay.
then it goes like that. Then after asking these kind of questions, they would ask the other part of the questions, like the our part, like you mean the subjects, subject
Okay.
matter as expert.
Okay. Okay.
So this is how the interview goes. Finally they
Oh.
would tell the interview whether we have selected or not within 10 days.
Oh, that's great. I think it's a long process, but it is worth it.
It is not a long process, it is a 1 day process. The interview will
Okay.
go in
Okay.
1 day.